Meeting for August the 6th, 2026 to order. Ms. Johnson, would you please take roll?
Mr. Daniels, Dr. Hubot,
Here.
Ms. Dobson. Here. Mr. Holbrook, Mr. Hill,
Here.
Mr. Carnes, Ms. Purvis. Here. Mr. Vice Chair, you have a quorum present.
All right. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I would like to make a motion to amend the agenda to remove item 4.01 based on new information provided by the executive staff.
Would you like to provide clarification or?
That would be good if you'd clarify for us and our viewers.
Okay, so with legislative updates that we received after July 1, once all the new laws were updated, we received an update on the opening of school and approvals. And so basically when you look at the Code of Virginia, it was very vague, and really it looked to us as we read it as the only way you could have a waiver was to be a year-round school division, which we are not. So evidently there has been some confusion around the state because the DOE has put out some clarification that we, or Mr. Dupere found today. Basically in 2011-12, Bedford County Schools received a waiver to allow us to open before Labor Day. And because of that, it also allows us to not take the Friday before Labor Day off, which is what we thought we had to do because of the new law. We thought we had to give that Friday and Monday off for Labor Day. So it turns out because we do have that waiver in place, we don't have to amend our school calendar at all. So we can remove that from action tonight, and we'll keep the calendar that was approved last year. So no changes.
Okay, so I have a motion to amend the agenda to remove 4.01. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Ms. Dobson. All in favor of that, say aye. Aye. Nays? Ayes carry it. All right. 1.04, join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, join me in a moment of silence, please. All right, thank you. 2.01, staff reports, Mr. Dupere.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the start of the 2026-27 school year. We've had a very productive summer of preparation for the upcoming school year. Our executive team and SAO departments have been diligent this summer with hiring, providing an administrative professional development, teacher and staff professional development, addressing membership capacities at our schools, and preparing for receiving staff and students. I also want to thank the school staff and administration for their hard work cleaning our buildings, preparing schedules, providing summer school and meals, and for all the hard work that they've planned and put forth in the opening of school. Today marked the first day of new teacher orientation. And just let me stop there and say I want to thank Dr. Hubach for coming and speaking and giving representation of this board. I do appreciate that. The executive staff and directors today welcomed approximately 81 new teachers. That number may have gone up in the areas of reading specialists, new teachers, seasoned teachers, librarians, SLPs, and nurses. On Monday, they'll continue for 2.5 days or another day and a half. And on Monday, we'll receive approximately 40 classified and non-instructional staff. And we'll start the same process. Today was pretty much an HR day. All returning staff and faculty come back on Tuesday, August 11th, and we'll work through Tuesday, August 18th, preparing for their classrooms, attending training, and meeting families. Training for returning and new bus drivers took place on Monday, July 27th, and we welcome all school nutrition staff back on Friday, August 14th. Open house at the schools is Monday, August 17th from 2 to 7, and the first day of school is Wednesday, the 19th. Tomorrow, August 7th, BCPS and DSS will hold their annual Pack the Bus event at the Bedford Walmart between the hours of 12 and 5. Please take this opportunity to support this program as it provides needed school supplies for less fortunate students. Thank you to all those in DSS, BCPS, and the Sheriff Department staff who assist with this needed endeavor. Please stop by Walmart and pick up a school supply list and join this local project. Your participation is greatly appreciated. This year, we have, as I've stated before, we have 3 campuses with new principals. Dr. Scott Graham will open Forest Middle School this year after serving 5 years at Liberty Middle. Mr. Joel DeCant has taken over at Bedford Elementary after serving as an assistant principal at Rustburg Elementary, and Mr. Jacob Rivenbark has taken over Liberty Middle School, coming from Stanton River Middle School. I urge parents and students alike to take the time to stop by and meet with them on your campus. Updating to redistricting proposal timeline this week, BCPS executive team sent home a letter through email form to parents, faculty, and staff about the ongoing process and considerations for redistricting plan for Bedford County Public School 3 attendance zones. The executive staff, school board, and demographics analytics advisors have also set up a work session on Thursday, August 18th, 2026 at 5 p.m. to further the discussion with BCPS board members giving feedback to the DAA findings. This meeting will be held at the BCPS administrative offices and will be open to the public. I urge concerned parents to attend or watch the work session online. It will be streamed on a link on our webpage. BCPS also has opened an official website yesterday as well, dedicated to keeping the public informed about upcoming redistricting events. It seems not real in depth at this particular point in time because it will be loaded as events happen or as you as a board begin to plan different events. There's multiple ways, and there will be multiple ways for families to offer feedback either in live or through social media. But once they are finalized, the webpage will continually be published and the information will go out to social media. The website will be updated in a little more depth after the August 18th work session. And I want to thank all the parents and everyone that's involved in this for our participation and their participation in advance. Also, I'd like to thank the Bedford County Board of Supervisors for their support of our amended budget on May 28th, necessitated by the late budget revisions of the governor and legislators. The amended budget included a provision for a 4% COLA for all full-time faculty and staff. Thank you for your continued partnership, and we look forward to another great year, FY 26-27, and this concludes my report.
All right. 2.02 strategic framework. Mr. Cornett, Dr. Cornett.
Good evening, members of the board. Tonight I will provide an update on the safety and security measures and protocols for the division. Our presentation tonight focuses on how we align our daily operations with our strategic safety goals. We want the community to be informed and confident in our safety measures. That said, certain technical details of our plans and practices must remain confidential to be effective. We are sharing what is safe to disclose while protecting the specific how behind our response protocols and proactive measures. Our foundational guide is goal 2 of our strategic framework. We believe that providing a safe and supportive learning environment is the prerequisite for all student success in developing productive citizenship. Goal 2 is BCPS will provide safe and supportive learning environments, both physically and emotionally, which enable all students to think critically, collaborate, create, communicate, and become productive citizens. I'm going backwards. As Mr. Tucker has already presented on Strategy 2, Goal 2 during a previous board meeting tonight, I will present on Strategy 1, which is to establish systems, procedures, and practices that ensure the physical safety of all students and staff by strengthening prevention measures, emergency response readiness, facility security, and staff and student safety training. Leadership is critical. We employ a full-time Safe Schools Coordinator, Mr. Paul Nazigan, who is here tonight, and maintain a safety advisory committee that meets quarterly to ensure our priorities are current and data-driven. Our committee consists of members from the Bedford County Sheriff's Office, the Bedford Police Department, Bedford County Fire and Rescue, Bedford County Office of Emergency Management, and representatives of applicable departments within BCPS. We also invite a representative from the Virginia State Police to all of our monthly or our quarterly meetings. Regular discussions and data analysis with key community leaders like Sheriff Miller, Chief Moore, the Fire Chief, the Emergency Manager, and others drive our focus as well as all of our priorities in allocating available resources for safety measures. Thanks to the support of this board, over $1 million was invested during the 25-26 school year, focused solely on enhancing safety and security for all students and staff, as guided by the priorities set forth by our Safety Advisory Committee. Through strong partnerships with the Sheriff's Office and the commitment to the safety by this board, every school is assigned an SRO. Our Memorandum of Understanding ensures clear roles and collaborative procedures on every campus. Our SROs work closely with the principal, school administration, and Mr. Nazigan to ensure our schools are following established protocols and being proactive in keeping safety as the top priority. The SROs also teach Be Safe Virginia lessons to students in grades pre-K through 4 and DARE lessons to 5th grade students. Be Safe Virginia is a public safety education program that teaches age-appropriate safety, including community helper roles, in-person and online safety, and bullying prevention. DARE, which is Drug Abuse Resistance Education, is a school-based international education program that aims to prevent the use of controlled drugs, memberships in gangs, and violent behavior. New for the second semester of this past school year, we partnered with Sheriff Miller and his K-9 unit, who are all here tonight, for routine scheduled searches and for principal-initiated searches involving suspected weapons, drugs, or other contraband. The program has been a great success and has given our administrators another great resource to enhance safety throughout the division on all school campuses. We have a great relationship with Sheriff Miller and his leadership team, and we are greatly appreciative of our partnership. We're also implementing a new clear bag protocol for all high school and middle school athletic events to increase security measures for our student athletes, coaches, staff, parents, and the greater school community. Only clear bags will be allowed inside athletic venues, and all bags are subject to be searched. This measure will start during this fall season. Compliance is non-negotiable. Every year, we participate in the Virginia School Safety Audit process, which includes thorough facility inspections by a team of various stakeholders every 3 years, annual safety surveys, and annual certification of our emergency operation plans. Mr. Nazigan does an excellent job in ensuring that we not only meet, but we exceed the requirement expectations. Practice prepares us for the unknown. All schools meet or exceed state standards for all drills, whether it's a lockdown, fire, or severe weather. Our students and staff are trained to respond immediately and correctly, utilizing the standard response protocol developed by the I Love You Guys Foundation. Prevention involves reporting, training, and assessment. We use the Stop It app for anonymous reporting for all secondary schools and have multidisciplinary teams at all schools trained in research-based threat assessment to intervene immediately. The Stop It app communicates directly to school administration and division leadership, and has 24/7 monitoring services during non-school hours to address reports that need immediate attention. Our staff train annually to ensure they are prepared for emergencies. Some specific examples that all school administrators attended a DCJS in-person training on crisis emergency response and casualty care, and bus drivers recently were trained for emergency preparedness and response. We've hardened our facilities with secure entrances. Visitors must pass a check against sex offender registries before entry, and all schools utilize electronic locking hardware for access control. Our law enforcement partners have 24/7 badge access to our school buildings to increase response time, as well as for emergency access during non-operational hours. We have implemented a Raptor emergency management platform for instant emergency notifications to staff and first responders, and a division-wide digital surveillance network for continuous monitoring of our grounds. Alertus software has been integrated with Raptor to dispatch notifications to all staff devices within the school and the intercom system when an emergency protocol has been activated. All schools have camera surveillance systems that monitor all campuses 24/7. For an emergency requiring relocation, we use the standard reunification method. We have designated reunification sites for each school to ensure a controlled and safe handoff to parents. Our division reunification team practiced this process in June, as well as the summer of 2024, to ensure we are ready in the event that an off-site reunification is needed. Parents can expect communication regarding safety practices on Monday, August 10th, in the form of a video that will be embedded in the email. We hope the information is helpful so everyone knows what to expect throughout the year in regards to drills, as well as our practices in the event of an emergency. Special thanks goes to Ms. Ains, Mr. Nazigan, and Media Squatch for creating this video. The video is 3 minutes long, and we'd like to show it to the board and to the greater school community who is currently watching at this time.
BCPS families, as we begin the school year, we want to assure you that the safety of our students, staff, and visitors remains our top priority. Together with you and our entire community, we are committed to providing a safe and supportive learning environment for all students. Throughout the year, each school will conduct safety drills to make sure everyone is prepared and knows what to do in the event of an actual emergency. These drills are age appropriate and designed to build confidence without creating fear. BCPS has adopted the Standard Response Protocol, or SRP. The SRP uses common terms and actions that unify school staff, students, and first responders, making responses to emergencies more efficient and effective. These actions will be taught and practiced by all staff and students. Secure, for situations such as a non-immediate potential community threat. Hold, for situations such as a non-immediate but potentially more serious community threat, or for routine events like a sheriff's office canine search. Lockdown, for immediate threats, whether in the community or on campus. Shelter, typically used for weather-related situations. Evacuate, used when there is a building situation or concern requiring students to leave the building. You can expect that principals will always notify families at least 24 hours in advance before a lockdown drill. And if a school ever needs to implement a non-drill lockdown procedure, parents will be notified as soon as practical. Working closely with the Bedford County Sheriff's Office and the Bedford County Department of Fire and Rescue, BCPS has also developed a reunification plan. This plan will be followed if a crisis ever requires students to be moved to an off-site reunification location with parents. Each school has a designated reunification site. While we understand the strong desire for parents to come immediately to the school in a crisis, we ask that you wait for official communication from the school division or your child's principal. It is important not to rush directly to the school. In these situations, we ask parents and guardians to remember 3 important steps. Stay at home, stay calm, and stay informed. Parents will be notified as soon as practical with clear instructions on when and where reunification will occur. It's important not to rush directly to the school. During reunification, parents or guardians will need to bring a valid photo ID. You must also be listed on your student's approved pickup list. To help this process run smoothly, please make sure your contact information and emergency contacts are always up to date in the school system. While reunification can take time, following these steps ensures that students are released safely and securely to their families. We deeply value your partnership in ensuring a safe and supportive environment for our students. By practicing these protocols and working together, we can be ready for any situation while focusing on what matters most, teaching and learning. Thank you for working with us to keep BCPS a safe place for all children. We look forward to welcoming everyone back for a safe, successful, and positive school year.
We will continue to make the safety of our students and staff the top priority. Thank you for your commitment and support. And that concludes the presentation on Goal 2 Strategy.
All right, thank you. We'll move on to items 6.01. Well, the consent agenda. Can't really do that yet,
Probably
can
need
we?
to go to closed session before you do consent agenda.
Okay,
And it's up to the board, actually, like if you have 40 minutes before public comment. You have to go in closed session now if you want.
okay.
If we don't finish closed session,
You can come out,
come out and then go back in.
we just have to go through the motions, come out, make a motion to exit closed session, then make another motion to go back into it, yes.
I think we got 40 minutes, we'll probably
Yeah.
not do that. So yeah, let's move into closed session.
5.01 pursuant to Code of Virginia 2.2-3711A1 for the discussion, consideration, or interviews of prospective candidates for employment, assignment, appointment, promotion, performance, demotion, salaries, disciplining, or resignation of specific employees of Bedford County Public Schools. Pursuant to Code of Virginia 2.2-3711A19 for discussion of plans to protect school safety and consultation with law enforcement officials where discussion in an open meeting would jeopardize the security of school facilities.
So we have a motion to move into closed session. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor of that, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are in closed session. Alright, do we have a motion to come out of closed session?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye. Aye. You're out of closed session. Ms. Johnson?
Whereas the Bedford County School Board has convened a closed meeting on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance with the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act. And whereas section 2.2-3712D of the Code of Virginia requires a certification by this school board that such closed meeting was conducted in conformity with Virginia law. Now therefore be it resolved that the Bedford County School Board hereby certifies that, to the best of each member's knowledge, only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements by Virginia law were discussed in the closed meeting to which this certification applies, and only such public business matters as were identified in the motion convening the closed meeting were heard, discussed, or considered.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, this is our public comment session, and there's nobody on the list. Is there anyone here that would like to make public comment? Seeing as there is no one here, do we need to read our public comment statement since it's an optional issue? I'm gonna pass. Nobody wants to hear me read this. Alright, we are not finished with closed session. So this is a boomerang session. Motion that we return to closed session.
Julie, you did such a good job the first time.
Do I have to read it again?
Yep.
Oh,
Is it for both items still?
No, just one.
Just
No.
the only
just,
one.
no, the first one.
Just the
is-
first
So you'll
Yeah.
need to read the motion pertaining to
Okay.
the one that's needed.
5.01 pursuant to Code of Virginia 2.2-3711A1 for the discussion, consideration, or interviews of prospective candidates for employment, assignment, appointment, promotion, performance, demotion, salaries, disciplining, and resignation of specific employees of Bedford County Public Schools.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's good for me to have to go.
All right, do we have a motion to come out of closed session again?
So moved.
We have a second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are out of closed session. Mr. Johnson.
Whereas the Bedford County School Board has convened a closed meeting on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance with the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act. And where section 2.2-3712D of the Code of Virginia requires a certification by the school board that such closed meeting was conducted in conformity with Virginia law. Now therefore be it resolved that the Bedford County School Board hereby certifies that, to the best of each member's knowledge, only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements by Virginia law were discussed in the closed meeting to which the certification applies, and only such public business matters as were identified in the motion convening the closed meeting were heard, discussed, or considered.
Yes.
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 All right, 6.01 through 7. Consent agenda. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Purvis, Mr. Hill. All in favor of that, say aye. Aye. Ayes carry, the consent agenda is approved. Any matters from the board, comments and concerns? Ms. Purvis, would you like to lead off?
That's fine. We had our school board for our Gov School meeting yesterday, I guess. My life's been crazy. But it was yesterday, and I just wanted to acknowledge, we're all set for the year, everything's looking good. We have Dr. Douglas as our new administrator there, and he's right on top of things. He's been part of the Gov School, I guess, for 15 years now, so Dr. Smith kind of eased him into the position already, so he was very well qualified and prepared for this school year. So we are in the process of trying to find a van to replace the one that they already have, but they have not found one yet. But there are some kids that I'd like to recognize that are part of Gov School, and they had won some awards. Reagan Alber from Jefferson Forest was awarded the Senior Seminar Course Award. Layla Burford from Jefferson Forest was awarded the Physics Course Award. Andrew Camarda and Ella Wynn, both from Jefferson Forest, were awarded the Ann C. Wells Memorial Scholarship. Victoria Coles from Liberty High School was awarded the Founders Scholarship. Mackenzie Duncan from JF was awarded the CVGS Community Builder Award. Vika, I think it's Vika, Hawkins and Jacob Lokar, both from JF, were selected by the Lynchburg Optimist Club for excellence in scientific communication and will be formally recognized by the club this fall. And then Laura Lee Mass from JF was awarded the Connections in Mathematics Course Award. So quite a few awards from our students yet in Bedford County. That's great.
Ms. Thompson? No comments tonight? Mr. Hill?
Just wanted to kind of give an update. Our summer projects are wrapping up for the facilities. Mr. Hagler's team has done a fantastic job. I want to give a special shout out to Taylor Bell with the construction. I've talked to several principals that he's been working with over the summer, and they have just been beyond thrilled with how he's done. I'm really thankful that we have him as part of our team there. I think he's been a big asset to us. Done a great job of getting all of their schools ready to go for the next school year. So I think we're also coming up in 2 weeks on the 17th. We're going to be doing a ribbon cutting for the auditorium out there at Liberty, and the 18th ribbon cutting for the auditorium at Stanton River. So he's stressing out right now trying to get all those projects buttoned up, but I think we're doing well towards that. And of course, we've got our meeting on the 18th where we're going to be discussing with DAA kind of moving forward with our redistricting process. So just kind of making sure we're getting as much feedback from the community as possible as we're going through that. That's all I've got.
All right. Laurel School Board meeting is coming up next week. I think that'll be the first since the summer. Of course, school's opening, and we wish all of the incoming students well as they embark on this new year. I don't really have anything else to say. I did have one comment about the public comment section, and I just was alerted to the fact that it is really not a necessary part of our meetings, and it really is an opportunity for the public to address the board as a whole. And I'd like to see that privilege used more often. That is there for them to interact with us. And as we look at this redistricting more closely, I hope that more people will take advantage of the opportunity for public comment. Other than that, I don't have anything. We have a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Hill, a second.
Second.
Ms. Thompson, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Gotta gavel us out.
Enjoy your time. See you next week.
Yeah, be careful.
6:30.
You're going straight to Liberty tomorrow, right? Yes, yeah. I think I'm gonna just go and be there all day.
Yeah.